Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now late afternoon news update. I'm Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting to you live right here from our digital studio with some of today's top news headlines. Well, it has been a busy day here in our news department. Right now, we are tracking multiple crimes across the East. In Greenville, police are investigating a shooting in an apartment complex that killed one person and hurt two others. Officers were called to a shooting at the Paramount complex near Greenville Boulevard and Highway 264 around 4:30 this morning. That is where they found one victim's body. The two people hurt were taken to Vidant Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. Officers tell us two people are being held by police for questioning while they investigate. And meanwhile, a traffic stop turned into a chase that ended with a motorcycle crash in Cape Carteret on Wednesday. At approximately 1:30 in the afternoon in Cape Carteret, the sheriff's deputy attempted to pull over a man for a traffic violation. This man pictured up here on your screen from Florida, actually. The chase began on Highway 12 near Pringle Road, where the suspect was traveling more than 100 miles per hour. The chase ended when driver 30-year-old Miles Strickland, pictured right here on your screen, struck a Cape Carteret department vehicle and slid off the road. Now, Strickland was arrested and taken to the Naval Medical Center Camp Lejeune, where he is treated for minor injuries. Now, he is being held at the Carteret County Jail on a $15,000 bond. In Winterville, we have an update on a larceny case. Officers say Barbariana Cannon turned herself in Thursday following a search. Cannon is facing charges for an incident at Fred's Food Club on Winterville Parkway. They say $9,960 was taken from a customer buying cigarettes. No further information is released at this time. Stay with WNCT on air and online for the latest updates. And when we return, we'll take a look at the latest COVID numbers across North Carolina and how it might affect your upcoming holiday weekend. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. If you're just now joining us, my name is Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting to you guys live this afternoon, right here from our digital studio with some of today's top news headlines in between our newscast. Now, right now, voter turnout is reaching a record number in North Carolina, and our state, if you didn't know, is one of the major battlegrounds in this year's election. So far, almost 855,000 voters have turned in their absentee ballots, and to that, 3 million people who've cast ballots in person at early voting sites. All of that equals 53% voter turnout, with just 5 days to go before Election Day.
Making us feel like our work is important and making sure that the voters are actually coming in, are safe, and are having a good environment here to vote.
Polls currently show former Vice President Joe Biden with a slim lead over President Donald Trump in North Carolina. Now, we are continuing to track the coronavirus across North Carolina and how it might impact you right here in our very own state. Let me pull up some of the latest numbers for you. More than 266,000 people have tested positive for the virus. That's up 2,200 since Wednesday. More than 4,200 deaths are now linked to COVID-19, and nearly 1,200 people are currently receiving hospital treatment. As Halloween approaches, the Pitt County Sheriff's Department is urging the community to be safe and smart. This as we navigate Fright Night activities during the pandemic. Children going trick-or-treating should wear light-colored or reflective clothing so that they can be seen by drivers. There are also new safety reminders this year: wear a protective face covering, use hand sanitizer, and practice social distancing.
We avoid crowded indoor parties, haunted houses where people are going to be screaming at each other, and the traditional fun times as much as possible. It's important that we have a little fun, enjoy our families, and enjoy these special fun times, but that we do it safely.
With all this, the department is still safely joining the Halloween fun. Deputies will hand out pre-packed Halloween bags to the first 300 children from 5 to 8 p.m. on Friday. We have more information on our website at WNCT.com. And in case you missed it, over the weekend, the Offshore Powerboat Racing World Championship was held right here in Morehead City. People from around the world gathered to turn up the waters for one last race of the season. If you didn't catch the details or the highlights, don't worry, we've got a recap for you right here. I don't want to spoil all of the fun. You can catch the full video as well as the full list of 2020 World Champions on our website at WNCT.com under the Online Originals page. Now, this will wrap up our WNCT Now late afternoon news update on Thursday, October 29th. We're almost at November. Hang on in there. We've got a holiday weekend coming up, but be sure to stick around for more news coming up in our newscast at 5 p.m. Thanks so much for watching.